Hi, my name's Pamela Topchian, and for a class assignment, I am to talk about something a time that I was vulnerable. And I'm 56, and I've really had some really vulnerable moments in my life. The longer you live, it's just part of life. There's going to be a lot of them. So I took some time choosing which one to use. So I wrote my memoir and published it. And that is being very vulnerable to put your whole life out there, not knowing the outcome, what's going to come of it. So that was a time that I was really vulnerable, but that's not the one I'm going to choose. I also talked about it on some podcasts and that was also and is because I continue to do so is being very vulnerable, just to speak of your story, um, just publicly, openly, just answering questions or just talking about it, just going through it. But another thing that was really difficult is trying to read my book on video. I wanted to do that just as practice because my hope someday is to be able to have an audiobook with my own voice, with my own story. And that was so much harder than you would think to sit in front of video, in front of a camera. Nobody's on the other end. You're not talking to somebody and you're just reading. So being able to read out loud is a totally different thing than reading out loud in front of a camera or the video, whatever it is. Uh, so the way that I found to get through that was, how bad do I want this? I think about how bad did I want to be able to get better at reading out loud to an audience or just to a camera with nobody there. And that is the thing that got me through it, is to know it doesn't have to be perfect, that I am doing it for practice. And the only way to get better is to just do it. The only way to get practice is you just have to do it. So that's my example of one time that I was vulnerable. How I got through it, and that's that. I'm still working on it. On my YouTube channel, I have plenty of videos going through reading one or two chapters at a time. It's still very awful, but I'm still practicing, and hopefully I will be able to see improvement from the first few videos to the last few videos when I'm done. So just talking on video to nobody, that's a time that I'm very vulnerable, and so many people just do it with ease, just like nothing. And other people, like myself, have a very hard time doing it, and that's where I'm at. And the only way to get through it is to do it. Thanks.